Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundlesssuccess to join today. Let's get you to the next level. We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth. Child labor in California. Trump surveys the Texas flood damage. New tariffs announced, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Federal agents on Thursday arrested 319 immigrants suspected of being in the country illegally in raids on 2 California cannabis farms, sparking protests and leaving one farm worker dead from injuries sustained in the standoff. Federal agents found 10 illegal migrant youths, mostly unaccompanied, at the California marijuana farm on Thursday, prompting an investigation into potential child labor violations. Border Patrol agents detained about 200 people during raids at separate Glass House Farm sites in California, clashing with protesters and deploying tear gas during the operation. Protesters initiated a standoff, threw rocks and shattered van windows before dispersing after a federal convoy bypassed them using nearby dirt roads. California records show Glass House Farms co-founder, president, and board director is a Democratic donor who has contributed to Representative Salud Karbaji, the Santa Barbara County Democratic Central Committee PAC, and Governor Gavin Newsom. President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump visited the Texas Hill Country on Friday, surveying the July 4th flood site that killed at least 120 people, with dozens still missing. The Trumps met with Governor Greg Abbott, first responders, local officials, and survivors in Kerrville, pledging to rebuild the area while acknowledging that some losses can never be recovered. The First Lady promised to return and support the families. More than 12,300 volunteers are helping search for the 161 people still missing statewide, with officials saying many have worked 10-hour days. Republican Senators Ted Cruz and John Cornyn traveled with the president on Friday, as did Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. President Trump announced on Saturday that he will levy tariffs of 30% against the European Union and Mexico beginning August 1st. In a letter to Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum, posted on social media, Trump acknowledged that the country has helped stem the flow of illegal migrants and fentanyl into the U.S., but he said Mexico has not done enough to stop North America from turning into a narco-trafficking playground. Mexico has been the top trading partner with the U.S. this year. EU members Germany, Italy, France, and the Netherlands are among the top 15. With Saturday's announcements, Trump has now issued tariff conditions on 24 countries and the 27-member EU. This follows tariffs on Canadian imports being raised to 35% on Thursday, effective August 1st, citing Ottawa's retaliatory duties and inadequate border enforcement against fentanyl. Economists have upgraded their outlook for the U.S. economy, citing paused tariffs and improved growth prospects under Trump, according to the Wall Street Journal survey. On average, the economists put the odds of a recession in the next 12 months at 33%, down from 45% in April. Kraft Heinz may split up. The Wall Street Journal reports that the company is planning to spin off the grocery side, including most Kraft products, into a business worth $20 billion, leaving sauces and spreads like Heinz ketchup and Grey Poupon mustard as a separate company, though it's also weighing other options. The move would effectively undo the 2015 mega merger that spawned Kraft Heinz, which was orchestrated by Warren Buffett and PE firm 3G Capital Partners. The deal was meant to dominate the packaged goods industry, but the brand struggled to hit the right blend as consumers turned towards less processed foods. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.